Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to the channel. This is a process video for Off the Board with Pineapple Papers, and it is where we take our board pins and we do something. So this one is in my layout inspiration, and it is actually in like two different spots. I found it in my Pinterest, but then when I clicked on the link, it went to Papers Issues. So it's Scraplift Sunday. It's in May, and I'll link it down below, and it's Kathy Queen Cat. So I am doing photos of my birthday. I started out with this collection. It's my last collection, or the last layout that I do with the Mercy Tierra kits, the August collection, the 2024 Smile kit. It's with the Paige Evans Adventures. And then I have Chamel's Reason to Smile and Live the Dream, like all mixed in and kind of playing with it. So this is the last one. So I follow the sketch or the layout in a sense of like where it's at and kind of like what it's doing. And then the rest of it, I kind of add my own flavor to it. And that's the one thing I like about doing scrap lifts or following sketches. You take certain things from it, or you can follow it completely, or you can kind of do what I did and found different spots, different things that I wanted to do. I wanted to add some stuff. I was going to do stamping, but I decided not to. I am going to do stenciling instead. So you're going to see me pull out my stencils, and then I'll kind of explain and kind of go from there. So right now at this point, I am getting my photo backed and ready to go because I do add a bunch of stuff to this. So since this is my third layout, I kind of know what I've been doing and what I've used for like papers and stuff regarding this kit. And honestly, I can't wait to finish this up to add the rest of the collections to it. Just as a full disclaimer, I didn't bring any of the embellishments, like the die cuts and stuff, with me. I kept those at home, and quite frankly, I forgot to bring them. But there was some adventurous die cuts that I did finish up, and I didn't get a lot of this particular collection anyway, like either one of them, a lot to what I'm doing. So I'm taking my pen and I am blue dotting where this back piece is going to sit. So I then go and add my stencils and kind of go from there. So before I do that, I am going to do my outlining with all of these. You guys have seen it before, but I'm kind of leaving some of this stuff in just because I'm at my crop. This is the third layout that I did, and I absolutely love, I love all the layouts that I've been doing lately, but it's been a lot. So I will say this, my stabilizer has been able to do as much as I could, but I had to really be mindful because of who I was sitting by and the shaking. So my stabilizer did as much as I could, but you are seeing me use 3 different colors. The color that I'm using right now is Wild Honey, and all of my stencils are from All in Create. This particular one, I can't remember which ones I used, like what the numbers are, but I can at least link them to where I got them from just so that you can look and see. I did get out my stamp that you see right there, but then I don't use it. The red that I used was Worn Lipstick, or at least it looks red on camera, but it wasn't. It was more pinkish. And then the blue is Chipped Sapphire. And I do add all of that mixed media, and then I was like, ooh, I really love how this turned out. So I love that I added all those layers on there, and then, but I didn't add no dimensions, and that's what I love. Truly, I love how this turned out. So then I come in with my Distress spritz. It's the rusty hinge, and I'm adding the colors behind it. And then I do add more once I get done with the layout. I wanted to just add, to get it going, and then add afterwards so that it's a little bit on everything. So as this was drying, I pulled out all of the pieces that I wanted to use. I did my journaling, and pretty much the journaling is about, the photos are of chapter 42. So this is my 40, this particular time was my 42nd birthday. It was very quiet in the morning, and then I was able to watch the Chicago play at night on TV, and you will see that layout. That layout will be, I think, next in my repertoire. No, but it will be coming up. That was the next one I did at the crop, but it does you'll see it. So, this was me just drinking my coffee and stuff in the morning. I was outside just kind of, I think I was actually reading this day or something, if I remember correctly. But, and all in all, I just love how this all turned out. It worked out perfect. So, I did put the word enjoy down there. I did put some stickers. I found these little bits and bobs that I'm like, ooh, this will work. I thought I was going to do sequins, and then I honestly didn't use any sequins over the weekend. I got it out, and then I didn't use it. I kind of did a bunch of other things instead, and I loved how it turned out. So I'm just kind of going through pieces that I do know for sure that I'm going to use. And then the rest of those I put away because I don't think I actually use them. I get out my other stuff instead that was in this kit that Mercy Tierra put together. Some of them I did double up and put like extras in everything. And then I kind of... but I didn't bring everything for these two because once I get it down a little bit, then I'm going to add more of the papers and stuff to these two collections just so that I can keep using the sequence and all the pieces that I do still have left. I'm just going to keep adding to it until it's done. But make sure that you go check out everybody that's linked down below. Make sure you do all the YouTube-y stuff. July is where we do off the board every day of the week. I am not an everydayer scrapbooker in a sense of I am going to do layouts every day and then post them every day. But I do have, I dedicated, for now, this is going up on a Wednesday. So who knows, I probably have updated my, updated my schedule, but as of right now, all of my Sundays in the month of July should be off the board. At this moment in time, I did not get my schedule yet for my design teams. So when I made my schedule this weekend, I didn't have them. So I have to make sure I got to get them added in there, but I'm pretty sure that it doesn't matter if I have, if I do mixed media with Hannah, the Crafty Maven Getaway, I can combine them. So I know that if I have to, I can always put hers on Sundays just so that it adds, right? I can do that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but for the most part, they should be on Sundays. And then obviously this Wednesday, and then I'll do the last Wednesday of the month. And then we'll just see how many I get done. I'm going to tell you this. I'm not even going to do Christmas in July. I was thinking of it and I'm like, no, because I am going to keep my sanity, keep my sane, and I may get some extras in there just because it's like Christmas in July style. But I ain't doing much more than that, okay, y'all? Like, I'm going to do it to the T. December's enough to do one stinking collection and all the same photos all the way through it. That's a lot, and it is what it is. But we'll see how it goes. So here I am. I'm pulling out, like I said, since this is my third layout, I have really hit that section a lot with those 2 stickers. There's not a lot left. And I really love how those are. So if you have not dug out this collection yet, because you're hoarding it because it's Chamel's, pull it out because it's amazing. And then I'm kind of just adding, like I said, I'm just kind of adding things to the page. I kind of like, I'll be honest, I kept adding and kept adding and kept adding to the point where you barely see my mixed media. But there, I mean, you see it, but it's not like when I first started. But I do truly love how this one turned out. I really love how I added just little things to this, how I distressed certain stuff, added certain dimension to certain things. Yeah, the layout just turned out. So make sure you do all the YouTube-y stuff. I will say this, the pictures at the end of the layout, it was hard to take photos of, so I tried to do my best, but it does not like, my camera doesn't like white or cream. It is what it is. So I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Always meant to, but I feel this could be different if I was with you. If I was with you. 1 + 1 is always meant to, but I feel this could be different if I was with you.